I'm Kevin Scott, reporting for 60 Hz Interlaced. Recently, I received a letter from a viewer which troubled me deeply. I will read it to you now. It reads, "Dear Kevin Scott, I heard some people talking, and they said that music was on the way out. Is this true? Say it ain't so, Kevin. Your pal, Kyle Bissell." To the naked eye, this claim would appear, well, rather silly. However, with my years of investigative journalism behind me, it has taught me one great lesson, and that is, where there's fire, there's usually smoke. So I took my intrepid crew across this great country to get to the pulse of America. And so we traveled to the campus of a great Midwestern university. I figured we might question some of America's youth. Excuse me, sir. How do you feel about music? And how, do you think music is dying out?
No, not at all.
Can you elaborate on that, son?
Oh, I think there's a whole lot of new groups around and everything. And even we have a new band on campus now.
Do you think music will endure as a art form, or do you think the styles are changing and the content's changing to the point that it's going to affect music in general?
I think it's changing, yes, but it's going in every direction, just like a snowball.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your insight. Thanks. We're moving towards the hub now. Many of you know the hub as being a wonderful place for highly nutritional breaks and whatnot. See if we can catch somebody else on the way to the library. It's kind of a funny place, this is, you know. It's a lot of things going on, but we never seem to, people seem to be really turned in on themselves here. You know, I don't understand it, but... Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question?
What?
About music. I would like to ask you a question about music.
What music?
Do you think music is going to endure as an art form?
What form?
As an art form. Do you think music will continue to carry on the way it is, or you think music will change?
I think it's changed.
You think it's changing?
Yeah, it will change. Definitely. Well, I used to be a heavy metal friend. I don't know. Now I think I'm going back to the oldies.
Going back to the oldies, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for your insight. I appreciate it. Now, so we've got some really interesting insight into music as an art form and how it's going to change. And most people feel that it's going to carry on, but it's going to change. And I guess we'll try to catch somebody with a more of a biased opinion. I think we have one here. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask you a question. Beautiful day, really is. Good day for music, especially music changing. Excuse me, miss, can I ask you a question? Do you feel that music is changing as an art form?
Yes. Why? You're going to ask me why?
Why?
Just as all things change, music changes along with it.
Do you think the style and the content of music is changing?
Well, it goes through changes such as the new wave. That was a...
The beard.
That was a significant change. There'll always be the classics they'll stick, but...
What kind of music do you enjoy?
I enjoy everything. I'm very versatile when it comes to music.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate your insight. Thanks. Oh, that was interesting. I especially like the part with the bee flying around. That was always added to a little music to the excitement. The humming of a bee is definitely a style of music, and it's changing. Carry on a little bit. Excuse me. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you feel that music is changing as an art form, and do you think the style and the content will continue to change and music will endure?
I guess. I don't really know.
How about you?
Changing how?
Do you feel that it's changing as an art form and that it will continue to endure the way it is, or do you think the style and the content's changing that in such a way that we're going to be influenced in a totally new way?
It's getting softer. It's kind of mellowing out. Not the hard rock stuff anymore.
What kind of music do you appreciate?
Rock, like
rock?
Van Halen, stuff like that.
Van Halen? That's great. I appreciate your insight. Thanks. I found myself perplexed. It seems that the youth of America doesn't really feel that music is on the way out. What could young Kyle have meant? I decided it was important to get the perspective of a musical expert. Do you feel that music has gone as far as it can go? Do you feel that we're witnessing the end of an era? Is music on the way out?
Yeah, it's going straight to hell. In the garbage can, out to the dumpster, and to be put into some landfill out in Hoboken, New Jersey. That's where music is going, yes. And what's that anyway?
That's just your name, don't worry, it goes away after a while.
Okay.
And by the way, that's done in post-production using a character generator.
That's terrific.
Now, is music on the way out? Seriously now.
I don't know. I don't know. Tammy Baker's on the way in. It must be out, huh?
Let's get this straight. You say that music will endure as an art form, but musical styles and content will change.
No, I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth.
No, music will endure.
Who told you that?
You told me this.
I didn't tell you that.
Sure you did.
I didn't tell you that.
Musical style and content will change, but music will endure.
It doesn't have to.
I'm standing here in a car park. I then asked noted social critic and expert on subliminal psychology, Dr. Robert Berger, to comment, mostly because the editing person really loves to do these sound bridges.
No, I don't think that music is on the way out. No, on the contrary, I feel that music as an art form will endure. Yet musical styles and content will continue to change.
But Dr. Berger just confirmed my suspicions. I then decided to ask some young American college students what they thought about... Oh, we did that already. Sorry, I dropped my cards and now they're all out of order. I then decided to do my wrap-up. Is music here to stay? Well, that remains to be seen. One thing is clear, though. Life goes on. For 60 Hz Interlaced, I'm Kevin Scott.